Hey guys, my name is Corey. I'm a coach here at CrossFit Nashua. I'm going to go over day 3 with you from the workout series today. This is part of week 1. What we're going to do is 8 rounds of each one of these different movements. So you're going to do 8 rounds of burpees, 8 rounds hollow rocks, and 8 rounds of push-ups. The way we're going to do the timing though is a form called Tabata. Tabata timing means you're going to do 20 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. So if you want to use an iPhone or just a stopwatch that you can see, both of those will work. So just set up the phone so you can keep working and watching the time at the same time. The goal is to work for 20 seconds and then you get to rest for 10 seconds. Don't do anything during that rest, just take it easy. So the first movement we're going to do, burpees. Burpee is just chest to the floor and then you're going to jump and touch your hands over your head, so I'll demo that now. Some things to keep in mind with the burpee. The burpee is intended to get your heart rate up. So don't do a strict push-up during the burpee. You can get your chest to the floor by any means. It doesn't have to be a negative push-up. And then you touch your hands behind your head as you jump. Your heart rate should go nice and high. You're going to work for 20 seconds, rest for 10, and then repeat burpees again. And you're going to do that for a total of 8 rounds. After you've completed 8 rounds of burpees, you're going to move right into hollow rocks. Hollow rocks is a core focused movement starting on your back. What you're going to do is rock back and forth in what we call a nice hollow position. This is really common in gymnastics and it's really important for total body core strength. So I'll demo that one now. So the idea is to keep your core tight. You want to get your hips off the ground and your shoulders off the ground and just keep rocking back and forth. You should stay tight the entire time during that 20 seconds. The last movement is push-ups. So everyone knows push-ups. The push-ups that we do are chest to the ground and lock it out all the way to the top. Some things to keep in mind for push-ups. Don't let your elbows flare out, but keep everything nice and tight inside. That'll use more muscle groups, make it just a little bit easier for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with arms locked out, chest to the floor. Your whole body is going to move as one unit and then lock it out at the top of every rep. So I'll demo that now. So those are 3 different movements. Remember, you're working for 20 seconds with 10 seconds of rest at each station. You're going to do 8 rounds of each movement before you move on to the next. There are a couple different ways to scale it. For burpees, if you're not able to go to the floor all the way, or pregnant, or just it's not possible for you to go comfortably to the floor, something you can do is called a down up. So just kick your feet back, come back in, stand up. If you're able to jump, you're more than welcome to do that at the top. Just try to get as much range of motion as you can. For the hollow rocks, if you can't hold your hands over your head and rock back and forth comfortably, then hands can go by your side. Or you can have your hands here or knees a little bit bent, but really focus on keeping that core nice and tight and rocking back and forth the entire time. As long as your hips get off the ground and then your shoulders get off the ground and you remain tight in the core, you're doing it right. Last one for push-ups. We don't do knee push-ups, so nothing where your knees touch the ground. Also really try to avoid worm push-ups. A worm push-up would be where my chest leaves the ground before my legs. What I mean by that is, if I go all the way down, my chest comes up first, that's a worm push-up. So really keep everything nice and tight, down and up as one unit. Something you can do is scale it with a bench. So if you have a bench or an object similar to this or a couch, anything like this will work. The more you can elevate yourself, the easier the push-up will be. Still the same standard applies. Chest all the way down, and then lock it out. Make sure again you keep your elbows nice and tight inside. So your score is going to be however many reps you get over the 8 rounds for each movement, add it up. So do your best, give it all you got for 20 seconds on each round, rest for 10, keep repeating that. Email us your score, and have fun.